My beloved child, open your heart and listen to my voice, for I long to whisper words of hope into your soul, gently reminding you that you are never abandoned. I stand beside you through every tempest, every hush of the night, and every doubt that creeps into your thoughts, ready to shower you with comfort that transcends all uncertainty. Do not hesitate to draw near to me, because I am fully aware of your needs even before you speak them, and I am working mightily on your behalf. Place your trust in this unchanging assurance that my presence will never depart from you, no matter how far you roam. I will embrace you with my tender care and guide you through every valley and storm. Continue forward, knowing that your tomorrows are secure in my hands. Indeed, I am always beside you, gently leading you forward, and I see the longing in your heart for direction, peace, and restoration. When your burdens feel heavy and your spirit is weary, remember that my love is unfailing, and my mercy runs deeper than every ocean. Do not let dismay overwhelm you, for I am strong in your weakness, and I will lift you above every trial. Even when shadows try to cloud your vision, I will be your light, illuminating the next step and providing unfathomable calm. Be still in that knowledge and rest in the assurance that I am holding you in the palm of my hand. I am closer to you than your own breath, wrapping you in my unending love and extending grace upon grace through every season. Let these words resonate in your heart. I will not leave you or forsake you, and I will not grow weary in caring for you. Even in moments when your faith feels faint, I will kindle new hope and set your eyes on a horizon brimming with promise. Always remember that I cherish your soul and uphold you with compassion that never fails. Walk onward in the warmth of my everlasting presence, and do so with courage, for I am your strength. You are of inestimable worth to me, for I formed you with intentional care and placed in you a unique purpose that no one else can fulfill. Like a rare and precious gem, you shine brightly in my sight, and I delight in watching you grow in faith and trust. Do not let the world's judgments or comparisons tarnish your sense of value, because I crafted every detail of your spirit to reflect my divine artistry. I see your hopes, your dreams, and even your silent tears, and I rejoice in your courage whenever you choose to lean on me. Take comfort in the fact that I call you mine, and I take great pleasure in your every step. Let your soul rest in the knowledge that you are loved beyond measure, and in my heart, your presence is a treasure that I hold close. When your mind becomes cluttered with the opinions of others or the storms of self-doubt, come to me and remember that I alone determine your true identity. You are never a burden in my eyes, never a mistake, and never an afterthought. Instead, you are my beloved creation, hand-picked and shaped with extraordinary care. I am filled with joy when I see you seeking my face, and I will never tire of listening to your prayers, whether whispered or shouted. Keep pursuing my presence, for I am honored to call you my child. I watch over you with a heart overflowing with affection, like a gardener cherishing his most treasured flower, shielding it from scorching heat and nourishing it with life-giving water. So it is with you. I shield you with my wings and water your spirit with my word, ensuring you flourish in every season. Although you may feel unseen or overlooked by others, I am aware of every detail that makes you who you are, and I celebrate your uniqueness without limitation. Stand firm in the certainty that your life has boundless purpose, and I will continue to reveal that purpose as you draw near to me. Remain steadfast and remember that your value is assured in me. Embrace the truth that I rejoice in every effort you make, no matter how small it may appear. When you feel uncertain of your abilities or worry that you fall short, know that my strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my grace sustains you through every stumble. Indeed, you are precious in my sight, and I delight in your willingness to depend on me. Allow my love to dissolve all shame and replace it with bold faith, for I see your potential in every moment of humility. Rest in my compassion, for I am celebrating you even now, inviting you to trust the promise of your divine purpose. Go forward in confidence, believing you are treasured. You are not just another face in the crowd. Rather, you are individually chosen and set apart for a sacred path. Through your laughter and your tears, I am close, carefully weaving each experience into a tapestry that reveals my masterful design. Do not doubt your worth when challenges arise, for even in those trying moments, I am refining you with tender care, shining my light through your surrendered heart. Resist the temptation to belittle yourself, for I value you beyond words, and I wish to wrap you in my radiant acceptance. Cling to the reassurance that I take pride in your faith, knowing that you mean more to me than you can ever comprehend. Remain secure and trust that I hold your purpose safe in my hands. Never question your lovability, for I formed you with care and breathe life into your every hope. When the world's standards make you feel invisible, return to my side, for my standards always invite you in. You are indeed cherished, seen and celebrated by me, the one who crafted the heavens. Let your soul find rest in this truth. I am proud of who you are, and I am filled with joy when you seek me with an open heart. Open your eyes to the ways I confirm your worth daily, through kindnesses both grand and small. And remember that your identity in me is unshakable. Stand boldly in that confidence, believing you are worthy of my endless love. I know there are days you doubt your significance, especially when life's storms rage and your faith feels so fragile. Even in those times, my spirit sings over you with delight, reminding the corners of your heart that I have chosen you for such a time as this. Allow that melody of grace to dismantle every lie of insignificance. Let me hold you in my arms and reaffirm your breathtaking value, for I created you intentionally, and I never regret my creation. Lift up your eyes, for there is a purpose written into your very essence, and I am determined to bring it forth in radiant beauty. Take courage, for I will never stop calling you my own. Even now, I am stirring up new vision and fresh resolve within you, for you are a vessel of my goodness to those around you. You bear the marks of my handiwork, and I recognize your eagerness to serve in love and truth. Be certain that I cherish your desire to bless others, and I strengthen you so that my glory shines through your life. Let no self-criticism or external voices convince you otherwise. Take heart and know your place is secure before me, for my kindness is ever present, nurturing your purpose. Walk onward with renewed passion, remembering I am delighted in you forever. I have watched over every chapter of your life, from your earliest dreams to the hidden fears you might still carry. You may think these details are insignificant, but I am intimately familiar with every beat of your heart, and you bring me great joy simply by being. My child, you are not an accident, and your existence is a wonder I decree from heaven. Let these words remind you that I hold your destiny in my hands, and your value is not determined by shifting opinions. Stay rooted in the assurance that my affection for you never wavers, and continue forward in the warmth of my celebration. I am loving you deeply in every moment. I see the burdens that weigh on your heart, those worries that keep you awake when night grows quiet and your mind refuses to rest. I know the weariness in your bones, how you yearn for answers yet feel uncertain where to turn. My child, I am not blind to your pain, and it does not go unnoticed in my presence. Let the comfort of my understanding envelop your spirit, for your tears move me to compassion. Do not feel ashamed or isolated in your struggles, for I am here to carry you through the darkest valleys. Press on and rest in the truth that my eyes see what others overlook. When waves of doubt flood your thoughts, and when you feel as though your faith is slipping through your fingers, remember that I am well aware of your inner battles. I see how discouragement can creep into your heart, how circumstances sometimes make you question your own worthiness or purpose. Do not be dismayed, for I am the one who holds you steady, even in the fiercest of storms. I understand the silent questions you wrestle with. Will this pain ever end? Am I truly seen by anyone? Rest in my consoling embrace, for I am enough to sustain you. Trust that my understanding exceeds what you can fathom, and I will guide you through every trial. I know those moments when you feel too tired to pray, when the weight of anxiety overshadows the joys you once experienced. That frustration, that sense of loneliness, I am intimately acquainted with it. Even the nights when you lie awake, replaying regrets or worries for your loved ones, I am there, whispering peace to your weary soul. Do not think that your struggles are insignificant or that I might turn away from your sorrow. Instead, take refuge under my wing, for I am your shelter in the fury of life's storms. Continue forward and lean on my infinite compassion, for I am not put off by your brokenness. Your disappointments, your fears, the moments you feel misunderstood, my heart holds them all with gentle care. I see how each heartbreak can chip away at your hope, and I am moved with mercy whenever you cry out to me. My dear child, do not assume that suffering equates to my absence. On the contrary, I am most near when you feel most lost. I whisper words of love into the silence of your grief and promise that I will not forsake you, no matter how difficult the journey may become. Cling to me and know that my compassion knows no end, giving you the grace to persevere. I observe the battles you face in your mind, anxious thoughts that attempt to steal your peace, doubts that cloud your outlook, and insecurities that whisper you are not enough. Yet I assure you, my strength abides with you always, and I will not permit these shadows to destroy you. In your most desperate state, turn your heart to my promises, for I am eager to lift you out of despair and anchor you in unwavering truth. Reject the notion that I am distant or unfeeling. Instead, draw near to me and find rest in my arms. Know that I understand your struggles far more deeply than you realize, and I choose you even still. I remember the burdens you carry for your family, concerns about their future, their health, their spiritual well-being, and I am honored that you care so deeply. Do not imagine these burdens go unrecognized, for I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating a plan of redemption even when chaos seems to reign. I know you grow weary, especially when solutions seem scarce, but I urge you to place your trust in my timing. My ways exceed human comprehension, and my love covers your loved ones even when you cannot see a way forward. Keep pressing on, believing that I am boundless in mercy and my grace will prevail. There are moments of despair, times you've felt you've given all you have and cannot continue. I understand the limits of your strength, for I fashioned you and know your frame. I do not condemn you for feeling overwhelmed. Rather, I invite you to release your heaviest burdens into my hands. Do not allow shame or pride to keep you from crying out for my help, for I am your ever-present support. In your vulnerability, my power is magnified, and I delight in sustaining you. Take heart, for as you yield your burdens to me, I will embolden you to stand with new resilience, guaranteeing you never walk alone. My dear one, every sorrow that grips your heart matters to me. I know the heartbreak of feeling overlooked, the sting of betrayal, and the agony of unanswered questions. Let your tears become a prayer, for I hear even what your words cannot express. Do not believe the lie that your pain disqualifies you from my favor. Instead, recognize that I am deeply sympathetic to your wounds, carrying them as though they were my own. Trust that I am transforming your suffering into a greater strength, forging compassion within you that will bless countless others. Keep believing, for my tenderness towards you is real. Like a compassionate shepherd observing a wounded lamb, I am particularly attentive when you stumble, offering healing and nurture rather than condemnation. Even when you cannot see beyond your present valley, I am already preparing still waters and green pastures for your restoration. I acknowledge your struggles and do not minimize your difficulties, yet I assure you that they will not consume you. The tears you shed, I collect as priceless jewels, and I promise to bring beauty out of every heartbreak. Let hope rise again, knowing that I am the God who mends broken hearts, and I am here to mend yours. Though adversity may seem relentless, I am with you in the midst of it, fortifying your spirit so that you emerge stronger, kinder, and more compassionate. I see how hardship can tempt you to close your heart or give in to despair, but I implore you to remain open to my healing power. Surrender every disappointment to me, for I will redeem them for your good and my glory. Even if the path ahead seems dark, take courage in this. I will walk with you and provide light for each step. Trust me beyond what your eyes can see, for I am closer than your deepest pain, ever working for your redemption. I am your shield and defender, ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper beyond my permissive will. In every storm you face, I am your strong tower, offering shelter when the winds of chaos roar. Do not let the fury of circumstances shake your faith, for I am sovereign over every wave, and nothing escapes my watchful eye. When doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself that my arm is not too short to save, and my purpose for you stands firm. Take refuge in my power, for I am mightier than any onslaught that threatens you. Proceed with courage, knowing that I am your eternal guardian. Even in the wilderness seasons, when supplies appear scarce and direction seems uncertain, I assure you that I am your provider. Just as I rained down manna in the desert for my people, I will make a way for you when none seems possible. The door that you think is closed forever, I am able to open in a moment's notice, and the obstacle you fear is insurmountable. I can remove with a whisper of my word. Let my faithfulness throughout the ages bring you peace, for I hold your tomorrows, and I care about your needs more than you know. Remain steadfast, for I promise to protect and sustain you. When dangers threaten to consume your hope, I declare that I am your refuge, a fortress of unwavering strength where you can hide and find rest. Do not allow fear to speak louder than my truth, for I am the one who commands the storm to be still. Though you may see only thunderclouds and relentless winds, I see the sun rising beyond the horizon, and I am guiding you toward calm shores. Take heart in my promise of safety, for I will shelter you beneath the shadow of my wings. Press forward, and remember that my protection is constant and personal. I am not distant or indifferent to the battles you face. Instead, I stand as your mighty warrior, going before you to conquer what seems unconquerable. Where enemies loom large or spiritual forces seek to discourage you, I am the one who fights for your victory. My child, let your heart not faint, for I am stronger than any threat, and I will shield you from harm. Put your confidence in the one who parted seas and toppled giants, for I still do marvelous deeds on behalf of those who trust me. March forward unafraid, for I am your champion now and always. Do not assume that my protective hand only covers you in grand and noticeable ways. I also guard you in the small details, orchestrating circumstances and aligning events that shield you from unseen dangers. When you look back, you will realize how many times I intervened quietly, sparing you from destruction or guiding you onto safer paths. Accept my promise of protection in both the monumental challenges and the subtle crossroads of life. Rest in the knowledge that I am always at work, weaving a tapestry of grace that ensures you are never truly vulnerable. Lift your eyes with gratitude, for my faithfulness knows no bounds. I am your everlasting stronghold, and I delight in watching you stand firm under my care. Just as a mother bird protects her offspring, I encircle you with my wings, granting a shield that cannot be broken by mortal force. When your spirit trembles at the negativity or hostility swirling around, remember that I am your refuge, and I hold you securely. Even in the face of malicious gossip or betrayal, my covering remains sure. Stand unwavering, for I am your stalwart protector, and I shall never relinquish my hold on you. In your darkest valleys, recall how I sustained my people in times of famine, how I delivered Daniel from the lion's den, and how I kept the three from the flames. Those miracles are not relics of a distant past. I am the same, yesterday, today, and forever. No crisis can outmatch my might, and no enemy can slip past my vigilant watch. Trust that I am actively fighting on your behalf, even when you cannot see the whole picture. Lift up a prayer of confidence, for I am standing guard over you, and I will not let evil overtake you. When the storms rage, cling to me as your anchor. Like the disciples in the storm-tossed boat, you may grow fearful, wondering if I notice your distress. But be assured, my peace I give to you, and my authority can calm every turbulent sea. Call upon me, for I respond to your cry, silencing the chaos that tries to overwhelm your spirit. My child, you are never forsaken, and my commitment to your safety is absolute. Go forth boldly, for I am here, ready to quiet every roaring tempest with a single command. I speak my protection over your household, your job, your relationships, and your innermost thoughts. Let no anxiety of potential calamities or unknown future rob you of the calm I intend for you. By day or by night, my watchful eye never slumbers, and I cover you with divine vigilance. Let your heart settle in the knowledge that I am a hedge around you, safeguarding your life from forces beyond your control. Even when adversity arises, I redeem it for your good, and I sustain you through every struggle. Remain confident, for my guardianship will not fail. You may not always perceive my plan clearly, but trust that behind every closed door or difficult path, I am still your tower of safety. At times, I may lead you away from environments or relationships that threaten your well-being. Even if that guidance confuses you, believe that I am steering you toward fresh blessings and clearer understanding. By trusting my direction, you open yourself to countless ways in which my protection unfolds. Accept this covering and rejoice that I am a shelter no storm can breach. Remain steadfast, for I value your security and will remain your reliable stronghold. In the stillness of your heart, I invite you to draw close to me in prayer, unburdening the cares that weigh upon your spirit. You need not perform elaborate rituals or utter grand speeches. Simply speak to me with honesty, for I am always listening. Let your tears become the language of your heart, and your whispered hopes the chorus of trust that reaches my throne. When you feel unworthy or distant, remember that my ears are open and my heart is attentive. Do not be afraid to pour out your troubles or your joys, for I welcome every part of who you are. Come closer and discover that I am the God who desires your whole heart. Set aside your reservations and allow your conversation with me to flow as naturally as breathing. You may stumble over words, feel your mind wander, or worry that your faith is weak. Yet I delight in even your smallest step toward me. If you find yourself at a loss, simply call upon my name, trusting that I am moved by the cry of my children. Do not underestimate the power of these moments, for it is in prayer that you lay hold of divine strength and encounter my boundless grace. Speak confidently, for I am near and I long to respond to your heart's cries. Let every concern be placed into my open hands, and watch how I transform your anxieties into peace. When you approach me in prayer, you exchange the heaviness of your burdens for the assurance that I am more than able to handle them. Why labor under stress when my shoulders can bear the weight far better? By surrendering your cares, you relinquish the false sense of control and discover the blessings of unwavering faith. Keep coming back to me, for I will not reject you, and I am ready to guide your every step. Trust the process, for I am the God who hears you. Allow prayer to become as essential as the air you breathe, a lifeline that nourishes your spirit and bolsters your resolve. You do not pray in vain. Every word is heard, every sigh is felt. When you utter my name in faith, I am already at work, aligning events, touching hearts, and orchestrating heavenly solutions. Do not allow discouragement to muzzle your prayer life, for consistent conversation with me stirs miracles beyond what you can comprehend. Persist in prayer and watch how breakthroughs begin to manifest around you. Keep your heart expectant, for I will astound you with my goodness. In your moments of prayer, remain patient and remember that I am not restricted by human timetables. I see the bigger picture and the full tapestry of your life, weaving everything for your ultimate good. So if answers seem delayed, do not assume my silence is indifference. Rather, I am preparing the perfect solution at the perfect time. Let your faith be unwavering, for delay is not denial, and my timing is always flawless. Carry on in faith, believing that your prayers are seeds that will eventually blossom under my care. Do not waver, for I will not withhold any good thing from you. Trust me enough to release every haunting worry into my hands. Whenever your heart begins to race with anxious thoughts, run to me in prayer and allow my peace to stabilize you. You were not designed to shoulder the world's troubles alone. By inviting me into your battles, you align with the limitless reservoir of my power. Do not hesitate. I revel in helping you, and I stand ready to uplift you when you call. Rest your mind in this certain truth. I am faithful to respond, and my grace will meet you precisely where you stand. Be encouraged, for I am the source of your strength. Make prayer your everyday sanctuary, whether you are facing a life-changing decision or a trivial annoyance. I care about every aspect of your existence. No detail is too small or mundane to bring before me. Let your heart rejoice in this reality. You have constant access to me, and I am never weary of your requests. Keep the lines of communication open and watch how your perspective shifts as you remain in my presence. Your dependency on me is not a weakness, but a sign of healthy faith. Cherish these sacred moments with me, for I am delighted to be your listening ear. When doubt knocks on the door of your heart, respond with prayer. Let your supplications and praises be the shield that quenches every arrow of hopelessness. Faith is tested through trials, but it is reinforced in communion with me. Embrace this holy interaction, for every petition you lift up to me fortifies your spiritual resolve. In that secret place of prayer, I reveal mysteries and pour out healing, ensuring you do not lose heart. Remain consistent in seeking my face, confident that I am closer than your next breath, prepared to lavish you with renewed strength. Push on, for I reward those who diligently seek me. Call upon me in moments of joy as well, not just in the midst of trouble. Your gratitude and praise create a throne of worship, and I inhabit the praises of my people. Sing to me, proclaim my goodness, and watch as your spirit lifts above the cares of this world. Prayer is not solely about requests, but also about enjoying my presence. So celebrate the victories, great and small, attributing them to my hand at work in your life. Keep this attitude of thanksgiving, for I am worthy of your praise, and your heart is renewed when you rejoice in me. Above all, remember that prayer is a conversation that fosters intimacy, a sacred dialogue that deepens our bond. Bring your raw emotions, your fleeting thoughts, and even your frustrations, for I desire authenticity above formality. I cannot bless a mask, but I love the genuine cries of your heart. Dare to be transparent with me, and you will discover that I am safe to receive every part of you. Let this truth invigorate you. In prayer, I unite my heart with yours, enabling you to see as I see and love as I love. Carry on in boldness, for I am the friend who never turns away. Now lift your gaze to the road ahead, for I have ordained a future filled with hope and beauty. Although today's trials may loom large, they cannot overshadow the glory I have prepared for you. I am eager to lift your spirit above mere survival, drawing you into a life of purpose and abundance. Let every disappointment become a stepping stone, building your character for the wonders I intend to unveil. Keep pressing forward, for I am crafting a promise so bright that it makes the present darkness fade. I have not called you to live in the shadows of fear or regret. My intention is to give you life, and life more abundantly, echoing the words of my Son who came to break every chain. Refuse to dwell in defeat, for I am breathing new strength into your weary bones. Picture the blossoming of a desert, where once there was barrenness, now thrives vibrant color. So shall it be with your future, for I am the master gardener who cultivates beauty from the ashes. Stand tall, for my plans for you are good. Believe that the troubles you face now are temporary, mere chapters in a grand narrative of grace that I am authoring for your life. Instead of resigning yourself to despair, lift your heart in expectation. I am the one who parts the sea and makes a path through the wilderness. So do not lock your eyes on obstacles, fix them on the horizon of my faithfulness. Surrender your anxieties and watch how I turn every challenge into opportunities for growth. March forward with unwavering trust, for I promise you a story of redemption and hope. My child, I desire to see you thrive, not just cope. I have fashioned gifts within you that are waiting to be released, seeds of creativity, compassion, and resilience that will bless many. Let go of limiting beliefs that whisper you are not capable, for I am the source of every good thing that flows through you. Embrace the changes and new directions I bring into your life, for they are doorways to deeper fulfillment. Keep your heart open, for I am leading you into a season of fruitfulness that will surpass your wildest dreams. The future I have for you is not a barren wasteland, but a land flowing with blessings, just as I promised to my people of old. However, you must step in by faith, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. Fear may try to hinder your progress, but I am greater than every intimidation. My spirit is stirring inside you, urging you to believe that better days are ahead. Therefore, set your mind on victory, for I am the God who excels at turning setbacks into launchpads for miracles. Remain hopeful, for a bright new dawn awaits. You may feel weighed down by memories of past failures or regrets, yet I say to you, do not remember the former things, for I am doing a new work. Release old disappointments, lay aside bitterness, and prepare your heart for my fresh movement. You do not have to remain captive to yesterday's wounds, for I am the healer of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Lift up your eyes, because I am bringing a river into your desert, quenching your thirst for meaning and redemption. Step boldly into tomorrow, confident that my grace redeems your history and empowers your future. Hold fast to the vision I have placed within you. Though it may have tarried, though circumstances caused you to doubt, I am reviving dreams you thought were dead. Do not belittle the sparks of desire I placed in your heart, for I implanted them with intention. You have a destiny that calls you forward, a purpose that resonates with my kingdom. Persevere in hope, for I am nurturing those seeds, watering them with my spirit until they bloom in due season. Keep believing, for I am the God who makes the impossible possible. In the midst of your journey, let gratitude be your compass, guiding your perspective as you anticipate the blessings ahead. You are not left to navigate blindly. I am illuminating your path with each step of faith. Choose gratitude over complaint, and watch how discouragement diminishes. Embrace the joy of my presence, for in my fullness there is no room for despair. The best is not behind you, my beloved, for I am an ever-flowing source of renewal. Rejoice now, for I am taking you from glory to glory, shaping you into the person I intended you to be. As you move forward, expect my miracles. Yes, I am still in the business of wonders, healing the broken, restoring the lost, and redeeming the fallen. My power has not diminished, nor has my compassion grown cold. If you are hemmed in by obstacles, recall that I am the same God who led Israel by a pillar of fire. Let that testimony rekindle your faith, for I will deliver you in remarkable ways. Keep your gaze fixed on me, for your hope is not misplaced when anchored in my promises. You do not walk alone. In the days ahead, you will see testimonies unfold that confirm I have been working all along. Let your faith rise as you imagine the victories I have prepared on your behalf. Restoration of relationships, healing of sickness, and breakthroughs in areas once stagnant. Keep praising me in advance, for praise prepares the way for manifestation of my goodness. Release every doubt and accept my blueprint for a future that radiates my glory. Stay committed, for I am unveiling new blessings with each step you take. My love for you remains constant and unshakable, a river of devotion that will never run dry. No matter what you face, no matter how you falter, my affection for you stands firm. I have loved you with an everlasting love, and I will continue to draw you closer to my heart. Let this eternal truth soothe your fears and silence any accusation that tries to question your worthiness. I embrace you in all your imperfections, shaping you by my unwavering kindness and saturating your life with compassion that knows no end. Rejoice, for my love will never fail you. As you step into the days ahead, I pronounce a blessing over every aspect of your life: your home, your family, your endeavors, and your innermost dreams. May my favor rest upon you like gentle rain, bringing nourishment and growth where dryness once prevailed. I am committed to providing for your needs, surrounding you with protection and leading you into fruitfulness. Walk forth with the confidence that I, the Almighty, have placed my hand upon you, ensuring no curse or darkness can overshadow my promise. Keep standing in my blessing, for it is permanent and deeply personal. Therefore, do not fear what tomorrow might bring, nor let the scars of yesterday hinder your progress. I am the same God who stood with you in your trials, and I am the same God who guides you now. Your future shines bright under my guardianship, and I invite you to face it with a heart full of hope. Lift up your head, for I crown you with dignity, and I strengthen your steps. Anticipate the good that I have in store, for I am a God who cannot disappoint. Remain steadfast in faith, and watch how I fulfill my word in your life. Look ahead with expectancy, for this is just the beginning of the marvelous things I will accomplish in you and through you. Let hope guide your thoughts, and let my peace guard your heart. Every promise I have ever spoken stands true, sealed by my everlasting nature. I urge you to continue trusting, to stay vigilant in prayer, and to keep your eyes on me as the author and finisher of your faith. As you move forward, remember that you are never alone, for I am with you always, clothing you in my grace. Take courage, for the best is yet to come, and I will ever be by your side.